Hey traders, John Hall here. I want to talk about in this video respecting the market. Okay, so respect the market. Let's get straight into it, guys. All right, let's get straight into what I want to talk about today in respecting the market. Now, what I want to talk to you about is in this video here, there's so many things that I've learned over my trading career. And please listen to what I'm about to say to you right now, because it's the truth and nothing but the truth of what it takes for you to actually start to make progress towards becoming a good trader, okay? Because becoming a good trader, there's so many different areas that you've got to become good at in order to become a good trader. Now, one of those areas in trading is what I call respecting the market. Respect the market. Let me bring up a screen that has just basically nothing on there, okay? What I mean by that is this. So many times, and please listen to me, okay? I've made this mistake so many times. I think my cupboard is full of these t-shirts of this mistake. Whenever I look to get into the market, it's so important to make sure that you are trading with the market, i.e. trading with who's in control of that market at that time, okay? And not guessing or hoping or praying that something is going to happen. Okay, so what I mean by that is this, is that I know this might sound really simple. Let me bring up, say, this chart here. And let me just remove, it's going to bring up a blank chart. What's this one here? All right, so this one here. All right, so I'm just going to bring up a blank chart right now of the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And it really does come down to this simple analysis. Now remember, when we are trading the markets, we don't know what's going to happen. It's all about giving the odds and the probability on our side. And the most powerful thing that you can do to keep making sure that you have the odds on your side is that you're trading with who's in control of the market, right? Because it makes sense. If the sellers are in control of the market, you want to be going with the sellers, right? If they're in control. If the buyers are in control, you want to be going with the buyers. So this is one thing I've just learned so many times in my trading career, and that is trading with who's in control. So for example, if we're looking at the stock market right now, all right, we're looking at the stock market right now, and we can see that, okay, the stock market has a high. So we have a high, a lower high, a lower high, and another lower high. We have a low and we have another lower low. So right now, without even trying to guess what you should be doing, where is the most highest probability? Not something that is you think is going to happen or you hope is going to happen. Where is the most highest probability trade? Short, right? Because you're going with who's in control, with the sellers, right? Because the sellers keep knocking down. Now, that's the first thing. The second thing to this point is I'm not saying just go short with the market. What I am saying is that to make sure that you are respecting the market. Respect the market simply means just focus on who's in control of the markets right now. Because are sellers in control? Are buyers in control? Are no one's in control? If you're trading when there's no one in control of that market at that time, that's gambling. Even worse, if you're going short and the market's making higher highs, higher lows, that's risky, right? You're going against the trend. And if you're trying to buy the market right now, such as the Dow Jones, I'm not talking about stocks, I'm talking about the Dow Jones. If you're trying to buy the Dow Jones right now and think it's going to bottom, well, you are gambling and you're not stacking the odds on your side. You're doing something that you think is going to be. Just respect the market. And that goes for people that trade silver and gold. If I bring up, say, something like the GDX and I bring up the weekly chart. If I look at this weekly chart and without doing anything else and just using that one simple analysis like I just said a minute ago, let's have a look at this here. What do we have here? We have a what? We have a high, we have a lower high, we have a low, we have a lower low. So this here could be what? A lower high. So if you're trying to buy the GDX right now, remember this is a weekly chart too. The weekly chart is the footprint of the big guys or what the big guys are really thinking. Remember, they're the ones that move this market around. Okay? So now remember, there's no anything can change in the markets. But what's the most important thing is just to identify what's happening in the markets right now. And again, if you look at what's happening in the market as we speak right now on the daily chart, it's very, very messy, isn't it? But on the daily chart, the GDX, who's in control? Same with the SIL, right? The silver stocks. Like, if you look at this here right now, lower high on the weekly chart, lower low, lower low. This could easily be another lower high. So if you're trying to buy the SIL or the GDX, I'm not talking about silver and gold stocks, okay? This is just the GDX, obviously, because every single stock has its own formations. But whenever you're looking to get into anything in the market, whether it's Bitcoin, cryptos, futures, stocks, whatever, just ask yourself, who's in control right now? Because if you're trying to buy something, and the market is in a downtrend, you're going against the market and you're not respecting the market. Respect the market, trade smart, have a good trading plan. Don't risk too much. If you're trading options, make sure you're trading in the money options. So therefore, if the market does go against you, you can get out with a much smaller loss. Or do all these things to respect the market and respect the money that you have in your account, and your account will slowly start to grow. So respect the market.